What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pat, and I got some good news. So FedEx, I don't know if it's FedEx or eBay. I got the message from eBay. I'm guessing they got their money back from FedEx, or they wouldn't be offering it back to me. But yes, they found in my favor, and they're paying me back this $60 that they overcharged me for that package. So to me, that is really good news. And they said that it should be in my account within, I think they said 24 hours, something like that, but I expect it sometime today. It shouldn't take that long now that it's been approved. So that's great news. So the point of all that is just to let you guys know that if something happens like that, definitely reach out, definitely try to open a case. I know a lot of people feel like eBay never takes your side, but there's been a few times where I've contacted eBay for an issue and they've resolved it in my favor. So it's definitely worth. Worst case scenario, they say no and you don't get your money back. But there's from other videos I've seen and everything, it seems like there's really good chance that you'll get your money back as long as you legitimately should get your money back. So other than that, eBay was real slow last week, and without having a job and no savings, that just kills me. I'm like, oh God. I know they say that you can't go week by week because or day by day with eBay. It's overall, and I get that. It's just you're gonna have a bad week. Last week I got hit with it was like the past couple weeks before that, no returns, great sales every single day, was killing it. So I was expecting some returns to come up. And of course, like they always say, when it rains, it pours. And that's basically what made my week so bad last week was it poured. I had a bunch of returns, not much sales, and it was just a terrible week. Um, but so far this week, it's already started picking back up. I've gotten some good sales, no returns. Problem is, I don't have any money to go out sourcing. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to get like a part-time job at fast food or something like that, just to, for a little extra money. I want to work at night, so this is because I still want this to be my main job, my main priority. Before I got paid a lot more money working a decent job. This was my secondary priority. And that's why over the past few years, I haven't done as well as I believe that I can do because, I'll put this on the side burners. Like if I was tired from work, I wouldn't do my listings. Now it's like this comes first. Every day I'm going to do my listings. Every day, just try to find a way to improve my reselling business. I don't like to call it an eBay business because even though I primarily sell on eBay. I do sell a little bit on Facebook Marketplace. I'm a resell. I'm a reseller. I'm not an eBay seller. That's just the platform that I happen to use right now. So I do want to keep focusing mainly on my reselling business, and hopefully I can grow it. They say you put in the work and you'll see results. But worst case scenario, if I fail and I don't see results, at least I know that I tried my hardest. That's my goal. One of the biggest problems I've had in life is I don't like to put myself out there and try too hard because if I fail, it's like, oh man, I tried so hard and I couldn't do it. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm gonna half-ass it. That way, if I fail, I can be like, well, I didn't really try. If I really tried, I would have done it. But since I didn't really try, that's why I failed. And I don't want to have that mindset anymore going forward. I want to have that mindset that I can reach my dreams and I can hit my goals if I put the work in. So we'll see how it goes. I'll be back next week. Hopefully, I'll get a laptop here soon and I can start showing comps and stuff that I sold and I can be outsourcing again because I do have items to list, but I feel like when I can't get out there and source, there's a lot of things I'm missing out on. Right now there could be $1,000 item sitting at a yard sale or at Goodwill, and if I don't go out there and get that item, I'm not going to make that money. You know what I mean? So having money to continuously source. Now, it doesn't mean source bullshit. You have to be looking for the good stuff. But having that money to be able to source, I think, is a big part of reselling. So that's the part, another part that I really need to get a handle on is having that cushion, having not just money saved up for me personally for bills and stuff like that, but also having money saved up for the business for returns and for sourcing and stuff like that. So when I do have a bad week or something, I can still get out there and source. I can still afford, to pay back the returns. I remember one of the guys that I watch on reselling, he said that he never spends any of the money that he gets for 30 days or whatever it is return policy is, because you can do 30 or 60. I think mine's 30. Just in case he gets a return on that item, he has that money available. Well, with someone like me who's, a smaller reseller, I can't afford to do that. I need that money that I'm making off of the item I just sold yesterday. Well, actually, probably the day before is when the money becomes available. I need that money to take it and go out and find more stuff to sell. So if you can hold that money, like I said, having that reserve, man, that's what it's about. It's not even that specific money. Just having money in general in the bank in reserve in case something comes up, you can afford to pay for it. It'd be the same thing if you were renting out houses or something. You need to have money so that the house gets a leak, you can afford to fix the roof, because the tenants are going to expect your roof to be fixed, and they're not going to want to hear, "Oh, I don't have the money. I have to wait until next year. Hopefully, when I get some money saved up, we can get that roof done." It's like, what kind of businessman are you? But I'm rambling, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank y'all for watching my videos. Again, if you like it, like, subscribe, help out the algorithm. But either way, I don't care. I'm gonna keep making videos. I'm gonna keep putting them out every single week, whether people watch them or not. Believe it. All right, talk to y'all later.